Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Small Streamer Diaries podcast. This is episode 13. Wow, we are really getting up there in episodes. So, one of my goals for this podcast was to make it to 15 episodes because I saw this stat on Twitter about a month ago, posted by Danny Miranda, big podcast guy. And he said that 50% of podcasts have less than 15 episodes. So I really want to make it to 15. Looks like we're going to get there. Hopefully, many more episodes than 15. All right, so today's topic will be on YouTube Shorts. So this topic was suggested to me by my friend Lil P, really good friend of mine, awesome content creator, streamer, gamer. I will have all of his links in the description. Please go check him out. Lil P, thank you so much for this idea. So I actually did do a shorts episode with another really great friend, PB of Arcadia, also a great content creator, gamer, streamer. I'll have his links as well in the description. Please go check him out. He is a good friend of mine. He's done many episodes of the podcast with me. So the shorts episode with him, if you want to watch that, it'll be linked in the description. I'll also include a link here, as well as at the end of this episode if you want to watch this episode first. So I figured I would do an updated shorts episode because that episode that I did with PB, that was 3 months ago. Things change very quickly in the content creation world. They change every day. For all we know, the next day after we did that podcast, shorts could have gone away completely. So I figured I would do an updated episode on what I think about shorts now, 3 months later, the news about shorts, and to cover a few things that I don't think that PB and I talked about in that episode, or at least to expand on some things that we touched on very briefly. So I'm going to start with shorts are bigger than ever. They did not go away in 3 months. In fact, they have only expanded. They've only blown up even more. YouTube has really been pushing shorts. We talked about it in that other episode. YouTube is really pushing shorts, and shorts must have done really well for YouTube because they added a monetization feature to shorts now. So at the time of this recording, this is January 26, 2023. So monetization doesn't start until February 1st, but it is coming out very soon. And YouTube also added an additional way to get to YouTube Partner through shorts. So you can get to YouTube Partner by having 1,000 subscribers and 10 million views on shorts in 90 days. Or you can do it the other way that YouTube has had for a really long time, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But they did add that way to get to partner recently through shorts. So that can only mean that shorts has done really great things for YouTube. Like, YouTube wants to keep shorts, and they've only expanded the shorts program. So one thing that I wanted to talk about that I don't think PB and I really talked about is, what should you do if, you don't really watch shorts? Like, should you still make shorts? So in that other episode, I'm just gonna summarize really quickly. But basically, the conclusion that PB and I came to is that shorts are good and you should definitely make shorts. And YouTube is really pushing them. Short form content is all over the place. Like, TikTok's really big. People love short form content. People's attention spans are getting shorter, and they like to just be able to scroll through really short videos. So we very highly recommended doing shorts. But what if you don't like shorts? Well, nobody cares what you want. I mean, okay, the reality is that if we want to grow our channel, we should be treating our channel like a business, and shorts are the product, right? So we are seeing that people want shorts, like, people are demanding shorts, and it's like a product that's in demand. So you could do whatever you want. You don't have to make shorts. You you can make whatever videos you want, and you don't have to make shorts. But it's just like in business, like you can make whatever products you want, but if a product you make is not in demand, then how can you expect it to sell well? So you want to look at the market and you want to look at the demand. So for example, if you ever watch Shark Tank, the one of the things that the sharks always look at is, are people going to want to buy this product? Like, is it in demand? Is this something that people want? Because if it's not going to sell, why would they invest in that product? Or another example I always think of is, I watched this, it was one of those like restaurant makeover shows. I don't even remember which one it was or what it was called, or what network it was on. But it was a bakery, and I remember this guy owned this bakery, and he only wanted to make certain things. Like, he didn't want to make cupcakes. And this was very specific because the host of the show told him, "Hey, you should really put cupcakes in your bakery because this is what people want. Like, cupcakes are very trendy right now. There are entire shops full of cupcakes. Like, they're just cupcake shops. This is what people want to buy." And he was very, very resistant to that. He was like, "I don't want to make cupcakes. I have these other things that I want to make." I don't even remember what he wanted to make, because my takeaway was that he was extremely resistant to what was in demand. And I mean, eventually, I think he agreed to make cupcakes. But basically, the host of the show really pushed the cupcakes because she said, "Look, this is what is in demand right now." So we should be treating our channel, if we want it to grow, of course, we should be treating it like a business, even if it's not a business for us yet. I mean, I am not making any money off of my channel, but I still treat all of my decisions of my channel like it's a business. So, for example, the biggest decision I ever made when it came to my streaming was leaving Twitch for YouTube. And that was what started everything. I would literally not be here right now recording this podcast if I had never moved to YouTube. And that was more of a business decision because I was like, okay, I think I can do better on YouTube than I can on Twitch, even though I was monetized on Twitch. So I could have been making more money then, but I saw more potential in YouTube. So I was like, okay, this is going to be for my long-term growth. It was a business decision. I lost all of the money that I would be making on Twitch right now in order to go to YouTube. Like, I'm not even monetized on YouTube yet. The only way I can get money through YouTube is if people donate to me directly through, my Streamlabs link, and that's not even through YouTube. So we should be thinking of our channel like a business. A lot of people tell me that they don't want to leave Twitch because they're already established there, they're already making money there, and even though they do want to go to YouTube, they feel like they can't leave Twitch. And the way I think of it is, like, if you opened a store somewhere, right? And you were doing, you were doing good, you were doing fine. You had a group of customers, like really loyal customers that came in all the time. But then you found a location that you thought would be way better for your long-term growth. So, are you going to let that stop you because you already have a customer base? Like, not everybody's going to follow you to the new location. Maybe it's too far for them. Maybe they just don't like that location. But you thought it was going to be better for your growth as a business. So that's a business decision. I think we should treat platforms and streaming the same way. Like, am I going to do better here long term? These are business decisions. I think we get really wrapped up in these emotional, personal decisions, especially when it comes to content creation and streaming, because it's a very personal thing. Like, you are the one that's on camera. People are talking to you personally if you're streaming, or even if in videos, like, you're talking to people directly through comments. So a lot of people don't think of it as a business, especially because people do not make money off of it at first. So it's very hard for people to think of it as a business. So, anyway, all of that explanation was to say we should think of this as a business. Shorts are a product that's very high in demand. And I think it would definitely behoove you to do shorts, even if you don't like them, even if you don't watch them. I mean, you're not creating content for yourself. So even if you yourself do not watch shorts, does that really matter? Because you're creating content for your audience. Like, you already know the content that you're making. So you're not going to go back and watch your own content. I mean, unless it's to critique yourself or something. But I mean, you're making content basically for your audience and for new viewers who might come across your content. So even if you don't like shorts, that's what people want to see. Like, it's the same thing as for example, I am in the gaming niche, right? So I'm a gamer streamer, and I don't just play whatever game I want. There's still a balance between what I want to play and what people want to see, but I'm always thinking about, what do people want to see? If I am completely not into a game at all, I'm not interested at all, like, that wouldn't make good content. So there still should be a balance between what you're interested in and what your audience wants to see. But you should definitely always be thinking about, what does your audience want to see? And again, this is like treating it like a business. Like, what do your customers want? What do your customers want to buy? Right. So shorts are bigger than ever. People want to see them. People love TikTok. People love shorts. So definitely think that shorts would be good for your channel. They bring a lot of visibility to your channel. I was making shorts even before the monetization announcement came out. And I know that at that time, a lot of people were not making shorts because they thought it was useless because they couldn't monetize them and they didn't count for watch hours. And they were like, why would I make shorts? They do nothing for my channel. Except I have not found that to be true. I think they bring lots of visibility to your channel. I think they bring me most of my subscribers, actually. And YouTube has done some really big moves to integrate shorts more into their ecosystem. So they added a little subscribe button, like, if you're on TikTok, or if you're not on TikTok, I'll explain. So on TikTok, it's very easy to follow somebody if you like somebody's content. If you come across TikTok, you like somebody's content, there's just like a one-click follow button. You just tap on it and you're following. YouTube Shorts, it used to not be so easy to just subscribe to somebody. Like, you would have to click on their channel and then hit subscribe. Now they have a little subscribe button straight from the short. So it's very, very easy. It's just like TikTok. It's very easy to subscribe to somebody if you like that short. And then they also added, this was very recent, they added the little red live ring. So if somebody's watching your short and, next to your channel name, there'll be a little red live indicator. And they used to not have that. So they've been doing some really good things in order to integrate shorts even more into other content. They've also integrated shorts more into, like, suggesting long form content, with the algorithm and analytics. A lot of people were creating different channels for shorts because they were saying that it messed with their analytics, or they didn't like the layout on their channels, because YouTube used to have everything all in like one place. So like live, shorts, and long form videos, they were all just like smushed together in one place. Now they have different tabs. So all your shorts will be on one tab, all your live streams will be on one tab, all your long form videos will be on another tab, or you can just go to like the main homepage where it just shows all your playlists, or videos that you've uploaded in chronological order, or somebody can filter them. by, whatever filters that YouTube has. So I think shorts are really good. I think they're only growing. I think it would definitely only benefit you to do shorts. I think another benefit of shorts is the editing of shorts. So it's a lot easier to edit like a 30-second, 1 minute short than it is to edit a long form video. Like, even editing a video of like 5 minutes, even that takes a lot of work. And if you don't have any editing experience, shorts is a really great way to introduce yourself to editing and experiment with editing. So I don't have any experience with editing at all. Like, the most I can do is just like, like trim some stuff and put some clips together and add some text and some pictures maybe. So editing was a really great way for me to kind of ease into it and also start being more creative with it. So I did not do any shorts or clips of the podcast at all. I just did my first one, which did really, really well, actually. But at first, I couldn't figure out how to edit it into a short because shorts have to be, that vertical format. And, honestly, I almost just gave up on it because I couldn't figure out how to make it look good in a vertical format. And I was like, okay, this just doesn't work as a short, because I've had other clips before where I was like, it's not going to work as a short. And I just didn't make it into a short. I just deleted it because sometimes it can't be helped. But I would exhaust all possibilities before deciding this is not going to work as a short. So if you look at the last short I did on my podcast, it is about being a YouTube streamer with my friend Lumberjack Samurai. And I have like my camera at the top. I've got Small Streamer Diaries in the middle, and then I have Lumberjack Samurai's camera on the bottom. But at first, I didn't know how to do that. I didn't think of doing that, and I was like experimenting with all these different ways. I was trying to like put us in this like me on the top left, maybe Lumberjack Samurai on the bottom right, and that didn't fit. And like, it was just a lot of experimentation before I figured out, oh, you know what, this format works. And I was looking at other people's shorts too. So that's another thing you can do is, if you are at a loss on how to make your shorts or how to edit your shorts, look at other people's shorts. Like, look at people that are doing it in your niche. So I looked at people who were doing podcast episode clips or shorts or TikToks, and I was looking at how they edited it. And that's actually how I got the idea to put, my camera on top and then Lumberjack Samurai on the bottom and Small Streamer Diaries in the middle, is because I watched some other shorts and TikToks and I was like, oh, I can do it that way too. So there's ways that you can get creative. You can kind of ease your way into editing, because editing is it's a lot. It's a really difficult skill. I have no idea how people teach themselves how to edit, because I think it is extremely difficult. And it's been like a year and a half since I got to YouTube, and still, like, the most I can do is extremely simple, basic editing. But with doing shorts, like, that's helped a lot with starting to experiment with. Some of my shorts are very short, like some of them are under 10 seconds. And that really allows me to play around, and it's not too overwhelming because it's like a 7-second clip. So I'm not losing too much when I'm trying to play around with a 7-second clip, and I can post it and see how it does. And that's another thing about shorts, is that you never know what's going to happen. Like, I post some shorts that I don't even think will do well, and I wake up to like 1,000 views on them. So I think that shorts are also, they're a very I don't want to say easy, because content creation is not easy at all. Like, people have this certain image of content creation that it's very easy, that content creators just film their life, their everyday life, and they just do whatever and they just get paid for just like living their life and like doing nothing. Not true at all. I'll have to have an episode about that. But I would say it is a lot easier. It is easier, not easy, than, pushing out a bunch of long form content. So it's a lot easier to get a lot of shorts out there. Like I try to post one short every day. Like I'll go through my live streams, and as I'm, live streaming, I'll clip things that I think would make good shorts, and then I'll end up with a bunch of them, hopefully. Not every live stream has good shorts or clips, but I usually end up with enough that I am posting consistently. So it helps you to be consistent. Okay, that's the right word. It helps you to be consistent with your content because they are such short clips. You can post one every day. You can easily save these up to post one every day for a while. Like I would go on vacation and I would save up a bunch of shorts to post even while I was on vacation. So even if I couldn't stream, even if I couldn't record a new podcast episode, I would still be posting shorts. So it is a very good way to batch your content and post them consistently, even if you are not able to record or stream or do whatever else you're doing on YouTube. So, conclusion, shorts are good. I think shorts are very, very good. They also allow you to repurpose your content. Like I always post a short and then I post it to TikTok and then I post it to Twitter, and I also post it as an Instagram story. But I mean, TikTok has an integration where you can just, automatically post it to your Instagram as well. I don't find that Reels on Instagram do very well for me. Like I've tried Reels, but I just feel like Instagram is not a great platform for gaming. I feel like it's more for lifestyle, travel, IRL, animals kind of content. I've tried posting gaming reels there before, and they just never do very well. Shorts and TikTok do way better. I post them on Twitter too, but Twitter is not really great for that either. Twitter is more for networking and, posting other thoughts that I have, that just don't fit on any other platform. So they really allow you to promote your content. And I think that my short from the last podcast episode, I think that really helped to promote that episode. So I would definitely love to do more shorts, more clips of the podcast. I see a lot of people doing that, like the ones that have really big podcasts, they always do clips and it makes you more interested in the podcast. So I definitely think it would benefit everyone trying to grow their channel to do shorts. And it is a lot to try and post on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. But, I save up a whole bunch of clips or shorts. And in the morning, I'll just post one. And I make sure to post to all these platforms. Just copy and paste the hashtags in the description. Make sure to post everything. Then go about my day and just let it grow. Like check it later in the afternoon, see how it's doing. So definitely do shorts, at least experiment with them. I think at least you should try them if you haven't. Content creation and YouTube is all about experimentation. And, at first, like I was saying, people really didn't like shorts. Like, I mean, people were like, oh, I can't monetize it. It doesn't do anything for my watch hours. Like, why would I do shorts? But I always found that they did really well for me. I mean, not every single short is going to have 1,000 views, but you never know what will happen. Like I've had plenty of shorts that have like 10 views, but then I also have a lot of shorts that have like 1,000 views or 2,000 views. I think, my most viewed shorts was like 8,000 views, which is that's a lot for me. Like, I never thought that would happen. So just like with anything else on YouTube and content creation, like you don't know what will happen when you post a short. So just try posting different shorts, different clips from your content, and see where that takes you. All right, so I think that is all I wanted to cover in this episode for shorts, because I did do that big episode with PB a few months ago. So please check that out. So this is a short episode. It's a short episode on shorts. So if you like these kinds of topics, please subscribe to my channel. If you feel like you've gotten value out of any of my content, please subscribe. Come back for more and leave me a comment with what you think about shorts. I would love to hear it. I'm always curious to hear what people think. Please also leave me a comment with any topics you want to see covered in this podcast. You might see your idea featured. I'm always looking for new ideas. I love this kind of stuff. I love talking about this stuff. I love analyzing and discussing these kinds of topics. So please definitely let me know if you would like to see anything covered that I haven't already. And even if I've covered it, like the shorts, there's always more to talk about. So definitely let me know. I also play variety of games. I talk about my streaming. So I play a variety of different games in my live streams. I pull most of my shorts from my live streams. So please come check out my live streams as well. If you're into all different games, mostly I play RPGs and action adventure, but I play all kinds. I play like puzzle games, co-op games as well. So yeah, come back for more if you like my content, and I will see you in the next stream or video. Thanks for listening or watching if you're on YouTube. This podcast is also available on Spotify, or if you're listening to this on Spotify, you can also check it out on YouTube. So YouTube and Spotify, Small Streamer Diaries. Thank you so much for listening and or watching. I'll see you in the next stream or video. Bye.